Okay, continue with the 2017 National 5 Mathematics Paper 1. This is question 13. You are presented with two lines and their equations, and you're asked to find where they cross. That is, of course, simultaneous equations. Okay, so first line is 3x take y is 2. The second line is x plus 3y equals 19. Okay, the way I would do it is I always go for this part of it here. So I'm going to make this minus 3y. I'm going to multiply this by 3. So this is going to give you 9x take 3y equals 6. There we have it here. So now we have two equations, the one I mentioned earlier and this one here. Now if we add these two together, if we add this side, and that's the same as adding this side. So x add 9x gives you 10x. Plus 3y, add minus 3y, they disappear, and 19 add 6 is 25. So 10x is 25, so x is 2.5. One of the conditions is 3 times the x number, take away the y number, has to be 2. Well, with x being 2.5, 3 times 2.5 is 7.5, take y is 2, and of course that's one you can do in your head. 7.5 take 5.5 gives 2, so y is 5.5. So the point P is 2.5, 5.5. There we have it there. On to question 14, where you're given a parabola and you're given its equation in the form x plus a squared plus b. Okay, now they're telling you that the equation of the axis of symmetry is the line where x equals minus 5. That's an up and down line, vertical line, going through minus 5. Now that is implying, of course, telling you that this coordinate here is minus 5 back something up. Okay, and hopefully you realise that the link between this number here and this number here is that they are opposite signs. Okay, so if that's minus 5, then it must be plus 5 squared plus b. Hopefully you remember that from lessons. So a has to be 5. The point minus 3, 8 lies on the parabola, so when x is minus 3, y has to be 8. Okay, so that means that 8 has to be minus 3 plus 5 squared plus this number that we're going to find in a wee second. Okay, so minus 3 add 5 is 2, 2 squared is 4, 4 plus what gives 8, so b is 4. There we have it there. So a is 5 for part A and b is 4 for part B. Let's move on to question 15, the very last one of the first paper. And it's a similarity question. Okay, we have two triangles. We have a little one set inside a big one. And when I do these, I always split them up. And there we have the little one taken out, x and 5. There we have it there. And we have the larger one, x plus 2.6, which no doubt we're going to be having to find x. And there's your 7. Okay, so let's work out the scale factor. Not a nice one. The scale factor for me is always the large number over the corresponding small number, which is 7 over 5. So what does that mean? It means that the lengths in the large triangle is 7 over 5 times the corresponding length of the small triangle. Okay, so the implications of that is that is 7 over 5 times that. Okay, and there we have it there. Let's just multiply both sides by 5. Obviously, we've got to solve this to get x. So I'm going to times both sides by 5. That's going to give me 5x plus 5 times 2.6. Okay, if you're not happy with that, do it as a chimney sum. That gives you 13. And we're left with the 7x over here. Okay, move the 5x over. And you're left with the 13 and you're left with 2x here. So x is 13 over 2, which is 6.5, and that's the end of the question paper.